Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I am your social studies teacher, Miss Nausheen, with you with a new lesson today. Hope you're fine and doing well. This lesson is about the topic privatization. In this lesson, we are going to study what is privatization, what is the concept of privatization, how this concept evolved throughout centuries, and what is the role of privatization in flourishing the country's economy, what role privatization plays in facilitating and developing the economy, and in the end, we will going to analyze why the phenomena of privatization is gaining momentum in the world economic scenario today. So let's see the objective first. In this lesson, we are going to emphasize on privatization is a global phenomena that aims to evolve the private sector in providing services to the state and its citizens. Privatization is carried out either through the sales of government assets or through the private sector's provision of services. Privatization has tremendous benefits for the nations if certain policies, foundations, and controls are put in place to ensure its success. In the end, we are going to look into the policies that are adopted by the Sultanate of Oman in implementing privatization and which has begun to bear fruits for Omani market, Omani economy. The phenomena of privatization. First of all, we'll see how this phenomena of privatization evolved through centuries. In the 21st century, a world new economic order emerged, especially after the world wars when the economies were brutally hit of the world economy and economic blocks were there, and their economies, our country's economies, were brutally hit by war, brought about some changes, after the post-war period, brought about some development and radical changes in the world economic system, such as the emergence of World Trade Organizations and others. These changes led to the wide transformation in the economies of many countries around the world, most notably the reconsideration of the increased role of the public sector. Because of the weak economies, government thought and they realized that they cannot meet the all and they cannot provide and meet the demands of all the citizens, so they cannot fulfill and provide them all services by on their own. So they realized that we need to participate, we need to take more private organizations, private sector institutions to work with us or work for us. So public sector in the government and the activation of the role of private sector institutions and the civil contributions to play a greater role in the process of economic development. So there was a need to that these public institutions, private sector institutions, and civil contribution should be enhanced so they can play a greater role in process of economic development, which has been called privatization. With widespread attention as the most efficient model of development and the resolution of persistent economic problems of states. Because states' economies were weak and they were thinking that the private sector should help us and we should allocate some work to the private sector, or we should sell out some assets to have financial benefits. The phenomena of privatization. As the World Bank states, in a World Bank reports refer to privatization as the transfer of public projects to commercial nature or assets owned by the government to a minority control in private sector. It is essentially a transfer of ownership from public hands to private ones and includes transfer through agreements, transfer of management or of the companies, and awarding of contracts of services in commercial, agriculture, and industrial activities. For this purpose, some most of the time, these public sector organizations, government organizations, they put, they invite people, they invite the private sector as to and bid for the contract, and they invite private sector to give the terms of reference, so they can allot the project to the private sector, so they can on their behalf they can do the work. So privatization in economic expression. Privatization in economic expression is meant to transfer public ownership. Sometimes they sell, they sell the whole entity, transfer public ownership, or assign its management to the private sector. There are two ways. Either you are transferring the public ownership to the private companies, or you are managing, you are giving your projects to them to work on them, to to manage to the management to the private sector. Privatization takes two methods. The first is to sell the state owned assets to the private sector, and the second is that the state cease to provide services that were previously carried out directly and rely on the private sector in providing such services. So they ask for contracts. So they said the private companies can bid, and they will be assigned different contracts, and they can work under the public sector on their own. Now we'll see the history of privatization. Throughout the economic history, process of transformation into the private sector have been witnessed in different parts of the world at different times in small scales. For example, in the Umayyad period, the private projects often enters into the implementation of some public work instead of the central government. Why? Due to high cost of implementation, the government, or the lack of sufficient administrative expertise. Sometimes the projects are too expensive. They want the the private sector to come forward and finance them as well. And sometimes the lack of sufficient administrative expertise. Government does not have such expertise, so they want the private role to be increased. The lack of sufficient administrative expertise. The idea of implementing privatization aimed at the private production pattern to the world can be traced back to the Ibn Khaldun, when he mentioned in his introduction book the importance of involving the private sector in production in 1377. It can be traced back to the 13th century, when Ibn Khaldun wrote that government cannot do all the work, and finance all the projects by themselves. They need private sector help in this regard. So, involving the private sector in production, especially in 1377, he wrote a book about privatization. History of privatization. In history, the first privatization process in the world dates back, and dates in the sense that a private company performed a public service that was carried out by a government institution to allow the New York municipality to allow the company to carry out cleanliness of the city streets in 1676. They allotted, they gave their approval to New York municipality to allow any company to carry out city cleanliness in 1676. In 1776, a number of privatization projects emerged after this idea was published in a book. In 1776, an American Western economist, Adam Smith, wrote, The Wealth of Nations, in that book he described the privatization phenomena. Now we will see what is the role of privatization in the current age, in current era. Privatization in the current age. Today's privatization is described as a global phenomenon by the use of privatization as an economic policy or a practical means to transform the program in the economies of countries begin in the 17th of the 20th century. 17th of the 20th century, 70s of the 20th century. The British government in 1979 and in 1982 to shrink the role of state started to realize and started to shrinking the role of state in the productive and services sector, and they reduced education expenditure and asked the universities to finance themselves, as well as reduced expenditure and social welfare expenses. The number of countries that have applied this economic policy has been steadily increasing. Of the 12 countries in 1988, there were only 12 countries who adopted this phenomena, who started to working on privatization, and the number of countries privatized to deal with some of the problems of their economy rose to 80 countries in 1995. From 88 to 95, it drastic change happened, and from 12 it rose to 80. This number is increased during the last 10 years, and it's still increasing. Now we will see that what are the benefits countries have with privatization, how much revenue they generated. Countries have planned well to implement privatization in their economies, have made clear policies and controls, concrete success, and the benefits of this policy. There are five countries which we will see, like countries like Brazil. Financial revenue from privatization billion dollars from 1990 to 1996 period of 5 years. They generated $22.4 billion from privatization. Argentina $16.3 billion. Mexico $24.9 billion. So Mexico is the highest, who received 24.9 in 5 years period. Philippines $3.7 billion, and Poland's $3.8 billion. See how tremendous difference the privatization policy has made on the economy of these countries. Now we will see and analyze the Sultanate policies regarding privatization. The Sultanate has aimed to reduce the role of the government gradually in the economic activities of goods and services. The second thing is they are aimed to enhance government role in the strategies, direction and supervision, and to strengthen coordination and consultation between government agencies and the private sector to serve Oman's economy. They are also, ready to form a partnership, and they have been forming a partnership between government and private sector management in economic affairs. Privatization has become a part of the Sultanate economic policy as stipulated in the royal decree. There is a decree, and decree is the rule, the principle, the law. So decree number 96/42 of that was passed on 8 June 1996. The government has reduced its role in the field of production, services, and the financing, execution and management of these services, allotting it to private sector. So it reduces role in the field of production, services, financing, and execution of management of these services, allotting it to the private sector, with the aim of expanding these services to the areas that have not yet reached to enhance the efficiency also of these services, and to create suitable investment opportunities for the private sector. Privatization strategy in the Sultanate. Number one, the Sultanate privatization policy consists on two steps or two parts. Selling government assets. It means selling the government share or the shares it owns in existing public entities, institutions, and companies to the private sector. A sultanate created the appropriate mechanism to enable the largest number of citizens to purchase these shares for the purpose of expanding the ownership base, and stipulated that such sale take place through the Muscat securities markets only. By that, Muscat security markets allows by through the sale can be done, and that the profit of the sale be transferred to the state's general reserve fund. This is a successful example of Omantel. Omantel has been privatized, and it's a successful example of privatization. Privatization, the second step is making room for the private sector. To make room for the private sector, to allow the private sector to contribute to establishment, operation, and financing of public services, which the government has provided through the foundations and controls for important progression in the specialization of these services. They are going to allow the private sector to contribute in establishment also, operation services also, and financing of these projects also of public services, when the financing of public service projects which the government has provided through the foundations and controls. Okay, they have put checks and controls, and they are monitoring the work for important progression in the specialization of these services. This is the private sector providing electricity. So electricity is also been privatized by establishment of clear and announced criteria. They have made a criteria for selection and evaluation of all the investment offers which are coming for the public sector projects, and from the priority allocation for productive services which operates on commercial basis such as sewage, electricity, water, telecommunication, highway and postal services. So by establishment of clear and announced criteria, making they have made an announced criteria for some rules and regulation for the selection and evaluation of those companies which are offering investment offers, and for the priority allocation of productive services. And priority allocation of product are they are prioritizing that we will, these in these sectors will be given priority: sewage, electricity, water, telecommunication, highway and postal services. They will be prioritized, they will be given priority. If the private sector coming to invest in these areas, these services oriented areas, then they will be, facilitated. So which operates on commercial basis, such as these are because these areas operates on commercial basis such as sewage, electricity, water, telecommunication, highway and postal services. The projects allocated by the Sultanate. In the light of these policies, the Sultanate has succeeded in allocating a number of such projects as National Insurance Company, Oman Hotel Company, Man Cement Company, Oman Telecommunication Company, Omantel, Mobile Services Company, Oman Mobile Services. So this is the end of our lesson. I hope you understood the phenomena of privatization and how it helps in developing the country's economy and flourishing them and strengthening them, especially when the public sector and the administration is cannot do, enough, because the administration cannot do without the participation of the private sector, and private sector needs to participate more to help strengthen the economy. So inshallah, I will be. This is the end of the whole social studies. Now we will do the revision, and I will be sending you homework soon. This is the last lesson, and we have finished our book. Alhamdulillah. Thank you for being with me. Allah Hafiz.